this morning. I'm going to read from the book of Luke, chapter 15. Uh, just want to, it's Sunday, and I just want to read the word. So hopefully we can have this time together. So, anyway. All right. I'm reading from the New Living Translation, uh, Luke, chapter 15, and it says, tax collectors and other notorious sinners often came to listen to Jesus' teaching. This made the Pharisees and teachers of religious law complain that he was associating with such sinful people, even eating with them. So Jesus told them a story. That's awesome. Jesus told them a story. Uh, have you ever been judged like that for being around people that you shouldn't? But how else can we shine our light? How can we be the salt of the earth if and follow if we don't follow Jesus' example, right? Just right there in that little bit, and uh, be around people that need to see your life, to hear your words, so that you can be the salt. Anyway, I'll keep reading. So Jesus told them a story. If a man has 100 sheep and one of them gets lost, what will he do? Won't he leave the 99 others in the wilderness and go to search for the one that is lost until he finds it? And when he finds it, he will joyfully carry it home on his shoulders. When he arrives, he will call together his friends and neighbors, saying, "Rejoice with me because I have found my lost sheep." So in the same way, there is more joy in heaven over one lost sinner who repents and returns to God than over 99 others who are righteous and have strayed away. You know, this parable, this story that Jesus is teaching, it reflects a lot on where are our where are our hearts at? Uh, what are we focusing on? You know, Jesus left the 99 and in the story and went and looked for the one. Um, how many of us do that in our own lives? How many of us will see someone who is hurting or someone who needs help and go help that person? Jesus was so judged, and it's like he didn't care what people thought. He didn't have uh, a mindset like that, because in order to go and reach people, to be the light in the world, to be the salt of the earth, you can't have your mind on what people think about you. That 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 can't be where you're at. It's going to cause fear if you think like that. I know that fear, it plagues us all. It used to plague me, and it still does. I battle it every day, but you know, uh, Jesus also. I'm gonna continue reading, but this is just. I mean, I could keep going on and on with this story because it's just like they were watching him, and he was hanging out with sinners. He was hanging out with the people that they didn't think that he should, and we we can't shine our light. We can't share what we know with people if we stay to ourselves. If we gotta get out there. We gotta get out there and talk, reach people. Like you have a light in you. You have something that others need to hear, and, and that is to share the gospel with them. For one, that is the most major thing. But you may be able to reach people that I can't. We all might be able to reach someone or lots of someone that each other can't. But you can reach those people, or you can reach these other people. And I might not be able to reach those people or those other people. If we don't get out there and shine our lights, there's going to be so much people that don't hear the word of God. And that's not what I'm about. That's not what any of us should be. We should be out there telling people about Jesus. All right, Jesus also told another parable. I think this is the one of the lost coin. He said, or suppose a woman has 10 silver coins. He loses one. Won't she light a lamp and sweep the entire house and search carefully until she finds it? And when she finds it, she will call in her friends and neighbors and say, rejoice with me because I have found my lost coin. In the same way, there is joy in the presence of God, of God's angels, when even one sinner repents. All right, there's another one. To illustrate the point further, Jesus told them the story of a man who had two sons. The younger son told his father, I want to share of your estate now before you die. So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his sons. And a few days later, this younger son packed all his belongings and moved to a distant land. And there he wasted all his great famine, or he wasted all his money in wild living. About that time, his money ran out. A great famine swept over the land, and he began to starve. He persuaded a local farmer to hire him, and the man sent him into the fields to feed his pigs. The young man became so hungry that even the pods he was feeding the pigs looked good to him, but no one gave him anything. When he finally came to his senses, he said to himself, at home, even the hired servants have food enough to spare, and here I am dying of hunger. Even the servants at home had it better than him. I will go home to my father and say, Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you, and I am no longer worthy of being called your son. Please take me on as a hired servant. And so he returned home to his father, and while he was, let's go over here. And while he was still a long way off, his father saw him coming, filled with love and compassion. He ran to his son, embraced him, and kissed him. And his son said to him, Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you, and I am no longer worthy of being called your son. But his father said to his servants, quick, bring my finest robe in the house and put it on him. Get a ring for his finger and sandals for his feet, and kill the calf we have been fattening. We must celebrate with a feast, for this son of mine was dead, and has now returned to life. He was lost, but now he is found. So the party began. Look, that's how we gotta be with our faith. That's how we gotta be with uh, what we hope for. Uh, we can go out and teach, preach, tell everybody, and we want a lot of people to listen to us. But even if we just reach one person, we've done an amazing thing. So, my final words for this live stream is if you just go out and reach one person for Christ today. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you reach more than that, but if you can just talk to one person about Christ, it makes an impact. It means so much. I love you guys, and I hope you'll have a great and blessed Sunday.